Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would film a how I lost 10 kilos video because it is very highly requested. I did a 10 tips to lose 10 kilos video a couple of months ago, but that was kind of just, yeah, like I said, tips. So if you wanted to check that video out, I'll put it as the first link in the down bar, but kind of more explaining what I personally did. So if you want to know how I lost kilos in about 4 or 5 months, then please keep watching. Okay, so I wrote down some notes on my phone just so I would remember everything to say. So I basically just want to start off by saying that my starting weight was 70 kilos and now I weigh around 59 kilos, so I'll possibly insert some photos here. Sometimes it's hard for me to believe that I lost 10 kilos, so because I still look in the mirror and kind of feel the same, but every now and again I see old videos or old pictures of me and I'm like, holy crap, I lost a lot of weight. So yeah, I've kind of just stayed this weight, like 59, 60 kilos for the past few months. I've kind of just been aiming to stabilize it instead of continuing to losing weight. But yeah, I wasn't saying that just because I weighed 70 kilos that I needed to lose weight. My BMI wasn't overweight or anything, but I just was unhappy with the way I looked and also with the food I was eating. I was eating such bad food. I had takeout like probably every second day and it was just really bad. So yeah, that was my reasoning for losing weight. I'm going to start with what I eat for breakfast generally. So I usually eat oats with cinnamon and banana. So that's kind of what I eat in winter when it's cold and I want to put warm stuff into my body. And if it's summer or like I just feel like something different, then I always have muesli with Greek yogurt and berries because I love that. I love the combination of muesli, berries and Greek yogurt. It's just my favorite. I also make sure I have a glass of big green tea every day and a banana in the morning to kind of get my energy levels up. A lot of people eat egg for breakfast, but I don't like eggs, so yeah, you could just have like egg on wholemeal bread for breakfast or some sort of healthier pancake. There's like heaps of healthy pancake recipes, but I really can't be bothered in the morning. I go for just like what's quickest and easiest. So for lunch I usually have a mountain bread wrap. The mountain bread is like 70 kilos per wrap, whereas I think just one piece of wholemeal bread is like 100 and something calories per piece, and you usually need 2 if you're having like a sandwich at lunch. So 70 calories per mountain bread wrap is amazing, and I usually just put like chicken breast in that and salad, or if I don't really feel like the mountain bread wrap, I just have a chicken salad or zucchini slice or something like that. Just something kind of small but that will fill me up. For dinner I always have chicken breast with veggies. It gets a bit boring after a while, but I'm a really fussy eater, so it's hard for me to think of ideas. I like to swap up bread for other ingredients, so my favorite thing is like chicken burgers, but instead of putting them in bread, you wrap them in lettuce. It tastes so good. And minced lettuce cups, if you guys haven't tried those, it's kind of just like a taco, but instead of like the little tortilla wrap, it's lettuce, and it's so good. I also just recently made these things called zucchini boats. You may have to Google them, but like kind of cook the zucchini, cut out the middle, and then put like chicken and stuff in the middle and roast them in the oven, and it's kind of like a chicken enchilada, but it's zucchini instead of bread. And yeah, I kind of just try and mix it up. Sometimes I have like a healthy version of pizza or something like that, but it is really hard for me to think of ideas since I am such a fussy eater. For snacks, I love dark chocolate if I'm craving chocolate. I try not to eat it a lot because obviously it's still not that great for you. It is full of antioxidants though, which is good. Or I have some berries, or I have these things called veggie chips. They're like gluten-free, and you just get them at Woolies in the gluten-free section. They taste so amazing. I like apple and peanut butter. I like rice cakes, and I usually put peanut butter on them as well. I think that's really it, but I do have a sweet tooth and I do love snacking. I get really bored throughout the day, so I just eat a lot. So they're kind of the snacks that I eat. I also try and make sure I have 2 bottles of water a day, and I always have a green tea either in the morning or at night time, or sometimes I'll have both. I just love green tea, and water is amazing for you. Obviously, don't drink coffee or anything like that. So yeah, and I just wanted to mention that if you're like going out to eat with your friends or something, try not to feel bad about eating out. Obviously choose like the healthiest option on the menu, but you have to have a social life and you have to like do things with your friends and your boyfriend and your family and stuff like that. So Like, I suggest don't feel bad. I used to feel bad when I first started out, and then I was like, you know what, like I have to have a social life. I can't just like sit inside and eat healthy food all day. If you're trying to lose weight, I wouldn't treat it as like a diet. It's literally a lifestyle change. Like, everybody says that, but you kind of have to just get used to eating healthy food, and I promise you, once you eat healthy food for like 2 weeks, your cravings will go away. I was like eating really healthy for like 3 or 4 weeks, and I ate Macca's because I was meeting friends, and it tasted like poo. I did not like it at all. I thought it tasted gross. I haven't had Macca's at all since. I still love KFC, so I still indulge in KFC and burgers and stuff like that, but Macca's and like Hungry Jack's and stuff I don't like. It's really cheesy and oily, and after eating healthy you can definitely taste the difference between what's healthy and what's not. So yeah, just make sure you treat it as a lifestyle change. You can have bad food every now and again, just portion size it. So onto my exercise routine. I started running about 5 to 6 times a week when I first started out, and but now I'm kind of running only 4 times a week because I don't really have as much time as I did when I first started out, and also I like work and stuff like that. So yeah, it kind of just depends on your own thing. So I would run 5 to 6 times a week, but that would be like maybe 3 kilometers, and now I'm running 4 times a week, but I'm running around 5 kilometers. So if you only have time to run maybe 3 times a week, then maybe build up the kilometers that you run. I also have this app called 7-Minute Workout. You guys should download it because it's amazing, and it just goes through like, I think it's 12 routines, I guess, and you do it for 7 minutes, so they go for 30 seconds each, and then you have a 10-second break in between. I used to do that around 3 or 4 times when I would get back from my run, and that's where I saw the most amount of changes, because running is really good for you, but I only usually do it for half an hour, and you're meant to exercise for like an hour. So when I add in the 7-minute workout, it really helps, but sometimes I don't have time or I can't be bothered, so I don't always do it, but it is really helpful. I also do like Blogilates videos, like pop Pilates and stuff like that, because they're really interesting and they make you lose weight really quickly as well. When you finish running, you have to make sure you stretch. I never used to stretch because when I got home I was just dead and I would like lay on my bed. But it's the absolute worst thing not to stretch. I ruined my back, my shoulders, my knees, my feet. Every part of my body is ruined because I didn't stretch. So make sure you stretch, guys. It's so important, and if you don't stretch, you just build up like lactic acid and stuff like that, and you can't recover very quickly, which makes the next day really hard, and it makes you not want to go for a run anymore. So I kind of feel like I rambled for a very long time then. I just want to say that eating is like 80% the reason why you lose weight. So maybe you don't have a lot of time in your day to exercise. Maybe you can only go like 2 or 3 times a week because of like work and other commitments. But eating is literally 80% of your healthy lifestyle and the way that you're going to lose weight. So the first thing you should do is probably change up your diet a little bit. Just like cutting out foods, bad foods, and your body just gets used to it. Like I was saying with the Macca's things before, it really honestly does get easier. Once you've done it for like 2 weeks, it becomes routine, and then if you do it for like a month, then it's just like stuck in your brain, and like even if you go off the tracks for like 2 days, it's still in your mind, and you have your ups and downs, so you just have to make sure you get back on track and don't just give in and let yourself eat bad food, because I know how good bad food tastes. And I know how hard it is to motivate yourself to get out of bed in the morning and go for a run. It literally is so hard, but you get used to it and it gets a whole lot easier. So I just really hope this video helped you guys. I don't know what I actually said until I watched back the video, but I hope that I actually said everything that I wanted to say, and I hope that this video helped you guys. Please give it a big thumbs up if it did, because it would mean a lot to me. It would make me really happy if I actually did help any one of you out there. And it worked for me, so hopefully it can work for you. You just got to put in a lot of hard work and determination, and make sure you just have the right mindset and that you're motivated. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!